been a little fortunate, actually. Quite amazing that you can be left with something so awkward as this. I think he's probably going to end up playing the red to the left corner, because everything else is very easy, but he's under pressure with the red up the table that he'll leave if he misses. I think Mark got a bit fortunate to have left that. He sensed the pressure that what he was under.
Yeah, absolutely. King was fortunate, but O'Sullivan is feeling it, that's for sure.
One.
Well, that is not a good shot either. He may be on the pink, but goodness, the pressure really is on for this shot. This is a missable one now. It's very tense.
Marking
Well,
one.
again, you know, they shout down Ronnie, but
Bitte denken Sie
it's
auch an die
awkward,
anderen
this,
Tische.
with
Danke.
where the pink is.
Well, that was good fortune. Goodness me, that really was. I mean, he's missed this and he's left the pink. Tampering Ronnie on the red. Ronnie has gone back to his chair for some reason. I don't know quite why that was. There is a red to the middle, which he has good centre ball cueing on. But I think even someone as great as O'Sullivan, with all those events, 7 Masters, 5 Worlds, 5 UK Championships, is feeling this moment as much as any of those. Well, it's a starter.
Yes, he's in. Now, what damage can the great Ronnie O'Sullivan do here?
Well, it was extraordinary that he won the Masters, given that against Lian Wenbo,
7.
he had a black that he would probably pop 9 out of 10 to beat him 6-4. Right now,
8.
it feels a little bit like that, doesn't it? That he's vulnerable here again today, and who knows, maybe he'll go all the way again.
Do you know what, though? I think one of the differences is the dynamic with the players, because he's a big pal of Lian Wenbo. I'm not saying he doesn't like Mark King, but they're not
50.
best friends, that's just a fact. And they both really want to win this. All the history between them over a couple of decades has come to the fore here this evening.
No! Lian Wenbo, can you believe it? Ronnie thought he was out. The crowd thought he was out. We all thought he was out.
Well, it certainly made it a spicy one for us neutrals. That's for sure. It's something
21.
we've enjoyed. I've enjoyed this match. Developed into this last frame.
22.
Very thick with tension, even in this 5-table setup, and it was all because not so much of this shot, which he did miss, but the one before where he ended up there. That is just.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 22.
If you wondered about the tension in the match, that's it. Off the black spot, that is regulation.
Incredible, really is.
One.
Only really be a negative. If that's a factor here, then that could explain it. But anyway, it's in Mark King's hands now. Plenty of fans. It's quite late here, by the way. German time, it's 10 to 11, but plenty of people still here wondering what's going to happen.
Well, if Ronnie O'Sullivan was
15.
beaten here, he can't really use any excuse, because he was right in amongst them in this frame, and the pink on the black spot he missed was one of the easiest shots I think I've seen him miss under pressure in his long career. But, of course, it's not impossible.
21.
2 reds, 2 colours. Mark King to get over the line from 4-1 down.
First time King beat him was a decider, and the last time he beat him was a decider.
Well, he's played it pretty well.
26.
It's obviously a shot that could still be missed, but he can play at dead weight because he knows the cue was going to come out onto probably the pink, high-value colour anyway. So it's all about, if he gets the putting angle right, playing it slowly here. And it just drifted in the nap.
Marking 26.
With the nap, we saw one or two pull in like that. One or two losing R's, but there's no way Ronnie could pop that. Just a chance here that Ronnie could develop the black in playing the safety shot, but he has to be careful the red doesn't go to the left corner. Getting some applause, but Mark King has got a shot to nothing red here, which if it goes in, probably wins him the match. Pressure was off slightly on that shot in that he was always going to finish safe, but it was still beautifully played.
Yes, we said right at the start that Ronnie O'Sullivan was a different player to when they were playing their previous times, but the same is true of Mark King, because he's a tournament winner now, and we've seen that confidence tonight. And this is a great comeback and a big upset. Ronnie O'Sullivan has just won his 7th Masters title at 4-1. He looked to certainty. But Mark King started to throw everything at him. Breaks a 93.77. He won the 8th frame. A very nervy decider.
17.
O'Sullivan missed that pink off the black spot when he had a good chance to win. And it's Mark King who's going through to the last 16. That's a great comeback from Mark King here in Berlin. What a thriller on day 1 at the Temperdome.